Hey, how's it going? Patriot, reporting for duty. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm bringing you the first episode of Squad Fights, where I review your teams that you sent to me on Twitter, at PatriotFC. So yeah, let's get right into the squads. I'll be rating your defense, midfield, attack out of 10, and the winner of this video gets a shout out on Twitter. So let's get started with Ace's team. Alrighty, so looking at the defense, it's a solid defense. David De Gea in goal, decent centre backs, good full backs. That defense is a solid 7.5. Looking at the midfield is also really good with Wijnaldum, Inform Decore, and Cam Ozil. I gotta give that midfield an 8. And then the attack is really solid with Felipe Anderson, Pucky, and Chong. Yeah, that's going to be an 8 as well. So overall, that's a decent rating. He's got decent chemistry as well, 100 chemistry. Alrighty, so the next squad is also really decent. The defense has Ter Stegen, Nesta, PK, Semedo, and FUT Champs Tejas. That defense is solid. That's going to be a minimum of a 9. Would have been a 10, could have been a 10 if you had a better right back in there, to be fair. The 82 overall stands out. If that was like an 84 or an 85 right back. Not saying that Semedo is trash, but that could have been a solid 10. That's a 9 in defense. The midfield is also solid. Look at that. He's got UCL, what's his name? UCL Allen, that's the one. That's the one. 2 icons in midfield, Guardiola and Hagi. Right midfielder Dembele, left midfielder Neymar. Damn, bro. That's a hard one to rate, I'm not gonna lie. It's a really solid midfield. Do you know what? That's an 8.5, maybe even a 9, but I'm gonna put it at 8.5 now. And finishing off with the attack, this striker, Sonaldo, a great striker in the game, and that's going to be a 9 as well. So this is probably one of the better squads sent in, and I'm really loving it. This one's obviously sent in by Brian. Wow, bro, really good team, obviously full chemistry, which also gets some bonus points. Next squad is by Luke, and starting off, you're not going to get a high rating, mate. The quality of the image isn't great, so I'm going to knock you down 1 point. I know it's a bit harsh, but then again, next time when you send in your teams on Twitter, please be sure they're a screenshot. I'd really appreciate that, make my life a little easier, so I'm knocking it down a point. Defense is really decent actually. You've got Ramos, Pedro, Varane, great centre backs, really good full backs, and Areola in goal. Do you know what? If you had a higher goalkeeper, that could have been a 9. I'm gonna give it an 8 though, even though the goalie is class in game. His overall rating just doesn't fit the team, so I'm gonna give the defense a solid, a solid rating. Alrighty, the midfield there. Holy crap, that's a good midfield. CDM, UCL, Fernandinho, Cam, De Bruyne. Right mid, Inform, Mahrez, left mid, Sane. That's a really good midfield. Do you know what? That midfield is a solid 8. And the attack, player of the month Pucky and player of the month Vardy, I'm going to give that an 8 as well. And a really decent bench. Next time, please be sure to send in a screenshot if you can. You can take them on Xbox and PS4 and just share them to Twitter. Make my life a bit easier. And make sure you send them over to @Patriot_FC. Winner of this video gets a shout out. So send in your squads. I'll be doing this weekly on Sunday. Alrighty, next squad by Dion. Let's check it out. So this is what he plays in game. He'd have full chemistry. Obviously, he's starting a different formation. And the defense is absolutely beast. I've got to give that a 9. Really, really good defense. If you could upgrade that right back to an Inform trend, that'd be probably a 10 out of 10. But that is a solid 9. Do you know what? Midfield is once again solid as well. Lowest rated player in that midfield is Matuidi and Allen at 85. Maradona in there, and Wijnaldum. I can't give it any less than a 9. Could have been a bit more balanced with the midfielders. Maradona stands out, but that's what he's there to do. He's there to shine. So that's a solid 9. And then attack, Mertens and Butragueno. That's a 9, bro. Your team's a solid 9. 100 chemistry as well. That's a decent team, bro. Well done. The next team we have submitted is another solid team by Hardingham. Alrighty, let's look at the defense. It's a really good defense. Really good goalkeeper paired with a decent centre-back duo in Langland and Hernandez. Left back, Mendy. Right back, Semedo. Do you know what? That is a decent, balanced defense. I'm going to give that an 8. Overall, it fits each other, plus a good chemistry in that. Moving on to the midfield, we have Guardiola, Wijnaldum, and De Jong. That is solid, bro. That is solid. Midfield, I'm going to give that an 8. And the attack, let's see the attack. Felipe Anderson, right wing Salah, striker Vardy. That's going to be an 8 as well. Maybe an 8.5. Do you know what? I'll give it an 8.5. Moving on to the next team. What do we have here? We have Sam's team, and that's a really decent looking team. He's playing a 4-3-2-1. Oh, sorry, a 4-3-3. And in goal, he has Alisson paired with 2 decent centre backs and good full backs. That defense is gonna get a 7.5, maybe an 8. All right, midfield is solid. Look at that, Kante, Wijnaldum, and De Bruyne. I'm gonna give that a straight up 9. That is a sick midfield. And then looking at the attackers, Mane, Nainggolan, and up front he has the Mexican icon, Sanchez. And that attack's got to be an 8.5, maybe a 9. Obviously full chemistry. Let's move on to Jack's team. Once again, a really decent team. Once again, I'm going to have to take up a point, bro. I'm sorry. But next time, please be sure to send in a screenshot. You know, if you're sending those mobile images taken on your phone, they don't look too good in the video. And it's hard to tell who you got in your team. Alrighty, so the defense, I'm going to give a 7. It's pretty good. You know, you've got Lloris in there. You've got 2 good centre backs. Right back, Wan-Bissaka. I rate that. Left back, Rulerson from Wolfsburg. Midfield is decent, really decent. Double decent, I'd say. That's an 8.5, maybe even a 9. Really good central midfielders in Witsel and Inform Doucouré. Right midfielder, you've got UCL, Salah, Pakpul. I had really decent bonus points for that one. Left mid, Giggsy, and the strikers are Lucas Moura and player of the month Vardy, who's made a lot of appearances in today's episode. And you know what? That attack of Vardy and Moura is going to be an 8. Moving on to Jacob's squad. Once again, Jacob, I'm going to have to knock off a point. Sorry, mate, but the quality is not good enough. I don't want to be harsh here, right? I don't want to be harsh, but next time, please be sure to send in screenshots. You're going to make the video look a little better and make my life easier. And I'm just messing about with that. Come on, lads. I'm not actually going to take off a point, but next time I might. Or not even include your squads. Nothing personal. Alright, moving on to the defense. That is a solid defense, bro. I like the centre-back partnership. I like the right back. I like the goalkeeper. You know, but the left back, I feel like he could do a bit better than maybe get Robertson. I don't know. Tierney, I think he could do a little better with that. But the solid defense, it's balanced, all right. I've got to give that defense a 7.5, maybe an 8. Midfield, Giggsy, Wijnaldum, and De Jong. Do you know what? That's a really good midfield. That's going to get a straight up 8. And the attack with Mane, striker Vardy, and on the right wing, Bale. 2 UCL cards as well. That's got to be a 9 out of 10 midfield just because how good they are and the amount of pace they got. You know, right now FIFA's all about pace, and I can't see these guys scoring less than 3 goals a game between the 3 of them. Next squad, we've got United. Let's see what he's got. Alright, in goal he has Neuer, paired with a Bayern Munich centre-back partnership of Hernandez and Sule. Really good centre-backs, rate that. Left back, he's got Inform Chilwell, and right back he's got Mbabu, road to the final, which is a decent card. So that defense is going to get a solid rating. Do you know what? 7.5, 8-ish. Then the midfield, Inform Madison. Centre mid, he's got, sorry, I think that's CDM actually. That's Witsel. He's got Havertz and Guardiola. That's a good midfield, bro. That's a good midfield. It's well balanced once again, but it's going to get an 8. It's got to get an 8. And the attack, he's got the pace, he's got the sweat. We're looking at Jamie Vardy, player of the month, who makes another appearance in the squad fights. And the other striker is Timo Werner. So do you know what? That attack is a solid 7. So it's time to announce the winner. Now I'm not going to lie, this process of eliminations hasn't been easy. I had to watch back the video and go over every single squad, and it was real close. Now, I'm going to announce the winner in a second. First of all, congratulations to everyone who sent the squads in. It was a real close fight. Maybe next time you'll get lucky and win. But today's winner is Dion. Congrats to Dion. Shout out to his Twitter at Dion11991725. Well done, mate. Deserved it. Overall average team rating is a solid 9 with full chemistry, so well deserved. Make sure you send in your teams at Patriot_FC on Twitter to be featured in the next video on Sunday. Make sure the teams are in by Friday latest, otherwise you might not get featured. And please be sure to send them in as screenshots from Xbox or PS4 and share them to Twitter. That way you'll definitely be featured and the quality of the team will be a lot better, and I might even give you a better rating. Anyways, make sure you also follow me on twitch.tv/Patriot_FC. That's where I'm streaming right now and doing the videos on YouTube, streaming on Twitch. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.